Hey everybody, Aaron here, and welcome back to another anime haul that I think will be probably one of the biggest hauls I've done in a long time. Actually, probably the biggest haul I've done in forever, because I mean I've only had this channel up for a year. Uh, well, probably what, July? I think July 25th. I think is actually my year anniversary of this channel. But this is probably the biggest haul I've had ever on this channel. And second off, just in general, I think I bought so much anime within the last couple months alone. So what I'm actually going to do with this, by the way, I apologize if the camera's shaking a little bit. This is actually me holding this thing using my mini tripod. It's actually the only setup I could do currently. But I'll tell you guys right now, you're in for a, I think, really good treat of a lot of different anime that I picked up over the course of both May and June, over the course of also my birthday too, because June 3rd was my birthday. So yeah, I turned 26 this year, by the way. So June 3rd, 1990 is my birthday. But anyways, without further ado, let's get into this haul because there's a lot of stuff. We have both anime, we have some light novels. Not too much in the manga department. I got a few manga, but I didn't decide to film them only because I'll tell you guys off the bat there. One's Assassination Classroom, episode 3, I believe, or volume 3, excuse me. And I bought the Garden of Words manga. And I should have actually probably, on hindsight, probably put them in my video, but they're in my other room and I don't feel like switching right now. Gosh, dude, that's lazy, right? Anyways, let's get on to this though. So the first anime we have right here is Tokyo Ghoul Season 2. Now, I've heard bad things about this, guys and girls. I know it's, something that probably people are saying, oh my god, Season 2 is terrible, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. For me, who always completes anime and stuff like that, at least at some point or another, I had to pick it up because I do have the first volume. And so I figured, Season 2, okay, it might be bad. I haven't seen it yet personally. I've only heard bad things about it, but I know a lot of people said horrible things about Psycho-Pass Season 2, and I liked Psycho-Pass Season 2, to be honest with you. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing this eventually when I get a chance. I believe it's 12 episodes. Let's see if my camera will zoom in. No, it will not. But yeah, it's 12 episodes, I believe. I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, 12 episodes plus on 2 DVDs and Blu-rays, of course, like always. All right, that's the first one. And by the way, I'm gonna speed go through these things because, again, a lot of stuff. Next up, Psycho-Pass the movie. Now, honest to God, I liked the movie a lot. I went with my friend to see it in movie theaters when it came out. Me and him really enjoyed it highly. And I figured, you know what, my dad, who's also a Psycho-Pass fan, actually wanted to see it too, so I picked it up. This was, by the way, I'll tell you the prices for each one. Psycho-Pass was $29.99 at Best Buy. That's where I bought it from. And Tokyo Ghoul was $49.99. Alright, next up, The Garden of Words, which I'm going to say right now, this is single-handedly one of my favorite, if not best movies, anime movies at least, of all time. Like, guys and girls, I cannot convey. I'm going to have a review for this coming soon, trust me. This, I'll just give you a little spoiler of it though, is easily one of the greatest masterpieces of an anime film I've ever seen in my life. It has a beautiful story. It's very short. It's only about, like, I think 45 minutes, excuse me. And it's really short, but it is such a powerful tale that honestly I did not expect from this. I heard from friends that this was a great movie. I never got around to watching it, and I ended up seeing it on, I believe, Amazon for $18, and I'm like, okay, well, I still had some birthday money left over, so this is kind of like a birthday gift of sorts. But yeah, this was amazing. This is probably one of my favorite things of what I got to the haul wise. Now, I actually bought this the other day, The Girl Who Left Through Time. I've actually never seen The Girl Left Through Time. I read the manga, so I know what the story is for it, but I've never actually seen the anime for it, and I've heard this actually, well, it's a film, but I heard this was actually very good. And it was re-released on Blu-ray not that long ago, so I was like, you know what? It was $20 at Walmart. So, I mean, to me, it's won a lot of awards, so it's probably very good. I honestly like the manga a lot. I thought the manga was very well done. I don't remember everything about the manga, so I'm not going to say that I remember every single aspect of it. I remember the story and the concept of it, but I know I was also wrong about some characters, and one of my friends was quick to point that out. So I will definitely rewatch this. I'll review it when I finish it. But I have high hopes for this. I think it's going to be good. Alright. Next up, The Boy and the Beast. Now, I've also... Oh, let me focus on this a little bit more. Come on, camera, focus on this. The Boy and Beast, I've also heard amazing things about. My dad actually ended up picking me up as like another birthday gift of sorts. and I really thanked him for this because me and him actually watched this together, and this was an amazing movie. I really like Garden of Words is still, I think, better than this in God Street. That's just my opinion. I know people might disagree with me, but I'm a romantic at heart, so that's why I love that movie so much. But this movie was very, very well done. I mean, honestly, definitely like a 9 out of 10 if you put it on Mal. I'll probably review it as an A plus maybe. I don't know yet, but I will definitely have a review of this for this. Probably I want to say either Friday or Saturday. I'll have a review for this. So depending on when this video comes out, that could be already have passed. I don't know, but we'll figure it out. So definitely looking forward to this though. This is definitely awesome. I bought this. I'm sorry, I forgot. I bought this from Best Buy for $30. Technically, my dad bought it, so I'm not gonna count me paying for it. But all right, now I'll put these two together because I dropped one. I'm such a terrible person when it comes to this. Fate's Day Night, the original series. So it's part 1, part 2. I got this off the Right Stuff sale for $5 each. So I mean $10 in total. Probably maybe $13 after shipping and handling. Honestly, though, to me, I have seen the original series before. I actually own the DVD of this, and I was almost hesitant to rebuy it, but I was like, $5 for Blu-ray, why not, right? I mean, the whole series by itself usually is like $55, $60. And honestly, I know this is not the best one of the Fate series. I know Unlimited Blade Works is a lot better. I've seen some of the episodes of Unlimited Blade Works. It is a lot better. But this in itself is also very good. It's very well done. It's very strong. I particularly think it's a great series nonetheless. So if you definitely need like a Fate's Day Night fix, you can't go wrong with these. I mean, and again, I don't know how much it is now, probably a lot more, but when I picked them up, again, $5 each. I know a lot of my friends did too. Definitely worth that price tag, though. You get like 20-something episodes. Alright. Next up, Higurashi When They Cry. This is Kai, so this is the second season. Technically, this is what they call the Answer Arc, because the first season is considered the Questions Arc, and this is called the Answer Arc. Now, everyone knows that Higurashi is one of my top 10 anime of all time. I love Higurashi. And honestly, this is just so great to actually own the series. If you guys and girls don't know, this actually was a series that came out, and I remember the DVDs and stuff like that were basically discontinued a long time ago. Luckily, they re-released the Sentai, re-released the first season. This, by the way, I'll just give you guys a head up. This does not have English audio. This only has Japanese audio. The first season had English audio. English audio is terrible, so don't feel bad if you don't want to watch it in English audio. I highly recommend watching this in Japanese. Do not watch this in English. It is probably the worst thing in the world to watch in English. But the second season you can't even do that with anyways, and I kind of understand why. So, 24 episodes, 4 discs. This was, I believe, $30 on Amazon when I picked it up. So that it wasn't too bad. Alright, I'm going to go into... I'm looking at what I have left here. Folks. I'm not kidding, by the way. I still have a lot to go. Spice and Wolf, the complete series. My friend actually recommended me to pick this up because I've seen Spice and Wolf. Don't get me wrong, I've seen Spice and Wolf before, and I did review on my channel. It's one of my favorite. It's probably my top 20, I believe, favorite anime of all time. Spice and Wolf is awesome. I've always wanted to get it though. I never had it, and it was on Amazon for $28. So I mean, that was worth it, I think. $28 for this it's a great series. The ending's a little meh. I'm not a big fan of the ending, but I think the show overall really makes up for the ending. And I mean, if you really want to continue with the anime, I'm actually going to show you in a couple seconds actually might as well show it now, right? I plan on getting the whole light novel series. This is volume 1 of the light novel series. I took it out of the horrible live action slipcover. Now, this is a $12, you can see that, but I actually only paid $2 for it because I bought it off a Goodwill type store. So I mean, it's seen some better days, but it's not that bad of a condition. So I think honestly, I've made out like a thief when it comes to this. It's really well done. But I plan on reading this. I plan on getting them all first though, and then reading through them. All right. Assassination Classroom. So let me move my things this way. By the way, I only have this pillow over this thing because honestly, the looks so terrible without it. Assassination Classroom Season 1 Part 1. So this is the first 11 episodes. This was $50 also. This is a little bit hard to recommend at full price. I mean, honestly, I only bought it at full price because it was kind of a win buy. I've seen the first several episodes of Assassination Classroom originally, and then I watched, of course, this whole thing so far. And I really love Assassination Classroom. Actually, it's a really great series. It's really funny. It has some cool stuff in it. I don't know if I'd say it's worth $50 for this the part one part, because I mean now part two is coming out. It's gonna be the remainder 11 episodes, but you know that's so $100 in total for 22 episodes is a little bit hard to kind of recommend. But I definitely say check out Assassination Classroom. It's available on many sites legally and stuff like that. Definitely check this out. This continues on, folks. The Familiar of Zero. I got this off also Right Stuff sale. I think it was like $8 or maybe even $5 in total. I can't remember exactly. This is the first season. It's all 13 episodes on 2 discs, which, yeah, I'm reading off that thing right there. Familiar of Zero I reviewed a while ago. I'll tell you guys a quick review. Essentially has our main character getting warped into a magic world where he ends up falling for this one girl, but he has to deal with a whole bunch of various kind of comedy / dramatic filled moments. It's a very good action fantasy romance story. It has its moments of ups and downs. I know a lot of people have seen this, love it or hate it, and I understand why they could hate it. I mean, I love Familiar of Zero. I think that out of the 4 seasons, the first couple were definitely the best ones. The last one was very well done, but you know, I definitely understand why some people might have some issues with this because again, she's a loli. I mean, come on, you know, Luis is awesome, but Luis is also a loli, so a lot of people like right away just don't like her because of that. Oh man, this continues on. Holy crap. The King of Thorn movie. I bought this for $12.99 off Amazon. And I heard good things about this. I've not seen this yet. I've heard that it's a very confusing movie, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. I definitely want to check it out. Apparently it takes place in the future and like kind of remind me of Blue Gender, if anyone's ever seen Blue Gender. So I mean, I love Blue Gender, so I have high hopes for this. It looks pretty good. It looks interesting. So I'll have a review out this for maybe coming weeks. I'm not gonna say this week or anything like that because I don't know if when I watch this. I might watch this tonight. I might watch it tomorrow night. Who knows? But it's made by the people who made the studio behind Cowboy Bebop and Code Geass. I mean, that's right there. Price of admission. That's worth it to me. All right, Examed, the whole complete series. I actually paid $40 for this. This was kind of like a pre-birthday thing. I actually paid I paid my own money for this. But I love Examed. I think it's one of the coolest like mecha type romance stories. It's not as good as Eureka 7, mind you, but it's very well done. It's a very awesome series. It's very similar to Eureka 7, albeit of course a little bit weaker in many ways, but it's still a very good, well done series. And it's done from the same studio that does Eureka 7, so that's kind of understandable why it's like that. Alright. Let's get to, I keep telling you guys, I got a lot of stuff, I'm not kidding. The Fruit of Grisaya complete first season. This right out kind of scares me because this is complete collection. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that kind of scares me because Fruit of Grisaya is like a 3-part arc of stories. It has the movie that comes in between, and then it has the last season. I hope those come out because I've not seen any word of those coming out. This does no English dub. This is all Japanese, but this is a very good series. It's a very good kind of harem / drama filled story. I think actually it has a lot of great elements, very well done. It is very mature. I'll tell you guys right now, it's very mature. It has a lot of mature themes that it deals with in the course of the series, even though it has some comedy thrown in there. It is definitely kind of meant for mature audiences. I mean, TVMA down there, you can see that. So definitely check this out if you're, you know, of the age, but do not check this out if you're too young because it deals with a lot of messed up stuff. I'll tell you that right now. All right, we're almost at the end, by the way, folks. The Severing Crime Edge. I also bought this off the Right Stuff sale. It was $10. Oh, Fruit of Grisaya I bought for $35. That was off Amazon. I pre-ordered that a while ago. Now, Severing Crime Edge, I have no idea besides what the main concept of this actually is because I've never seen this before. Apparently, our main character loves cutting people's hair, and he has this pair of scissors that actually they were originally used by a serial killer in his family way back many generations. And apparently he's inherited the ability where he could become a psycho if he doesn't cut people's hair. So, I mean, I think it sounds kind of interesting. It sounds a little unique. It sounds a little bit maybe kind of... It probably won't be the best anime I've ever seen, but I definitely want to check it out. Because, hey, you got to check out sometimes the weaker stuff of anime because sometimes you find gems hidden in between them, you know? I mean, just because it might not be well received or might not have, you know, be that well known doesn't mean it's bad. Alright. Now, most of this stuff, by the way, coming now is going to be light novels. So this is Black Bullet 3. I love Black Bullet light novel. I'd say if you are not a huge fan of the anime, at least check out the light novel series. It's very well done. It's a lot better story-wise. I think it's a lot better, just more interesting. It has a lot more elements to it than even the anime. I love the anime, mind you, but the light novel series actually is so far kind of doing a lot better in my mind. All right. Ooh. You can't see off camera, but I actually just dropped my whole collapse of thing. All right, so this is another episode SO, which, by the way, I heard is supposed to be an actual anime. Essentially, this takes place a little bit between the end of the actual show and also between the incident where the characters had the beach incident. I'm not gonna spoil it anymore than just say the beach incident, but this has Mei Mizaki actually seeing a ghost and helping him go on from find out what happened, why did he become a ghost and all. And apparently because she's the only one who could see him, because she could see ghosts and like the dead, she actually has to save him. I picked this up immediately when I heard this came out. Originally it was like $20, I think, at not Amazon, it was Amazon, because I couldn't buy this at the store. This was $20 on Amazon. It's definitely worth it. It's a very short, given that it looks like a thick book, it's actually pretty short. I read that in the course of like an hour, so I'm already almost halfway through already. But honestly, this is awesome. I like the story for this. Alright. Fans of Baccano, rejoice. There's an actual light novel series for this. This is actually volume 1 of the light novel series. And honestly, I loved Baccano. I thought it was really well done. I definitely thought I always thought originally it would be great as a light novel, and then guess what? I found out it was a light novel. So I can't wait to actually read this. I'm very curious how this is going to turn out. Now, I saved the best light novel, I think, for last. Honestly, I just want to show you guys. This is Overlord. I know this is the anime. I never checked out the anime, unfortunately, and I've heard good things about it. I definitely want to check it out. But, oh my god. Folks, do you see how, beautiful this art is? I have to hurry this up, by the way, because I know my headset's about to die soon, and I don't want it dying mid doing this, but this is amazing. Check this out. I'm just going to show you guys, I'll flip through various pages, but yeah, it doesn't have the usual light novel stuff. It actually has, in between each chapter, breaks in between which show the art. Let me see if I can find another one for you guys. I apologize, by the way. I should have maybe done some research, but check that out. See, it has actual art as the chapter chapter changes, and it's full color. It's beautiful. I mean, honest to God, this is probably one of the coolest light novels I've ever owned in my life. Honestly, I'm just saying that right now. This is I lost my page I was at too. That sucks. But it actually has this thing where you can pull it out. It looks really good. You can pull out all the things. Look, I'm not gonna pull out the thing right now because I don't want to get it wrecked up while doing one-handed, but this is probably one of my favorite looking light novels, and I read some of it. Actually, very well done. I plan to check, because of this alone, I plan on checking the anime because I've heard good things about it. Anyways, guys and girls, that's my anime haul of both May and June. I will definitely be back July and show you guys anything I get from then and there. But I'll talk to you guys later. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was pretty long, but hey, I told you guys it was going to be pretty long, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Bye-bye, everyone.